What's up everybody and hunters? Okay, for this walkthrough I will show you how to get Eileen the Crow the full side quest and her story. So this is okay, what you need to do is you do not kill Father Gascoigne or Cleric Beast. Just come up here, you know, before killing them, just come up. This is in Central Yharnam. So this is the first conversation with Eileen.
A hunter, are you? And an outsider? What a mess you've been caught up in. And tonight of all nights. Here, to welcome the new hunter. Prepare yourself for the worst. There are no humans left. They're all flesh-hungry beasts now. Still lingering about. What's wrong? A hunter unnerved by a few beasts. No matter. Without fear in our hearts, we're little different from the beasts themselves.
So just talk to her 2 times so you can get this shake off cape gesture. So for the next scene, it's you have to get to the cathedral ward. Yeah. Okay. So now just imagine you are at here. I'll just show you what you need to do. First, you need to activate a gate. This gate can be achieved if you have the Hunter Chief Amulet, which can be purchased with 10,000 blood echoes, or you can do what am I doing. I'm doing this in a long way. So I've unlocked the healing church and everything. So I just so I came down here by over that exit over here. But of course you can skip all this process. You do not need to fight the bloodstaff beast and everything if you have the Hunter Chief Amulet. So if you have the Hunter Chief Amulet, you need to unlock this gate. Yeah, this is the one. So once you have unlocked this, that means you are safe. Okay. So right now, just just imagine you have unlocked everything. So you come back to Cathedral Ward again. Sometimes Eileen might not appear, you know, but not to worry because Henrik, for some reasons, would always appear, but do not engage him, you know, yet. So I will just show you where does Eileen the Crow spawn. Okay, this is the place where you fight Father Gascoigne. So sometimes you will just stand in front of there, Eileen. Yeah, but since it's not here, sometimes you will spawn here. But you can see Henrik has already spawned. You see. So do not engage him. And I always like to go to Cathedral Ward, you know, instead of Central Yharnam, so I do not meet Henrik. You know, for this case, Eileen did not appear. I mean, sometimes she will appear here, what I show you, or sometimes, but most of the time, she would appear upstairs, which I will show you right now. But let's say if shit happens like me, you know, Eileen do not appear, but you saw Henrik, do not worry. Just, you know, teleport back to the Hunter's Dream and come back again, you know, or do some, you know, do some star farming or what. So most of the time Eileen should appear here. Okay, but you can see that Eileen do not appear. Yeah, she'll be standing over here. Okay, just to take note. So as I said, if you did not, okay, what I did, I just go back to Hunter's Dream and come back and just look at those 2 areas. Alright, see, Eileen is here.
Oh, hello there. Perfect timing. I must warn you not to go near the tomb below Erden Chapel in the Cathedral Ward. Henrik, an old hunter, has gone mad. He's my mark. Don't go near the tomb below Erden Chapel in the Cathedral. I have business there first. Don't go. I have
So if you've done everything right, You should get the she gesture. Okay, I'm gonna edit this, so just go back down to Henrik. But we can just go down and then just climb up, you know, because Eileen will help us, you know. Do not, you know, so this is what I do, you know, since Eileen would help us eventually. So as you can see, I'm not engaging him, so I just go down, you know. Make sure you have done what I've done just now, you know. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm just going down, you know, just to let Henrik chase me, and then Eileen will come over by this gate immediately, and then we will engage Henrik and make sure Eileen do not die, because once Eileen dies, that's it. The Eileen quest will just stop at here, you know. So this is what I do, and Eileen will just spawn over there. You see? Yeah. So now what you need to do is do not let Henrik backstab. You see? Once Eileen kneel down, and you know, because just make sure you know, do whatever it is, but just don't let Henrik backstab her. Because you know, I have a video at the end. You can see that Eileen died in Henrik's hand. So just do what I do. If let's say if you to die, not to worry, you know. Just make sure Eileen is not dead. That is the main focus. See? Because for some reasons I have no reason why, you know, Henrik loves to backstab Eileen. So if you die like me, it's okay. Oh, okay. That is good news. Okay, Eileen better, you know, you better thank me, man, because I block her, you know, how many backstabs for her. You know, when Henrik want to backstab her, you know, but I stop it. Man, he, you know. So right now you just need the final step. Of course, if you are doing this right, you can get two things. You can get Henrik armor and everything, his full sets, which can be bought with the messengers using insight. Remember, it's not at the shop, you know, it's not at the messenger shops, it's at the place where, you know, you need to get where you get the full sets for Father Gascoigne. You need to use insight to buy it, so you can get Henrik's at that too. So once you have done everything right, Eileen should be here. Just remember to, you know, take the item from Henrik, which is a rune, and then go over and talk to Eileen.
That wasn't necessary of you, but you have my thanks. We made it with our lives. You're not bad at all. You must have killed Gascoigne as well, then. He was falling apart, and I'm sure it had to be done. But try to keep your hands clean. A hunter should hunt beasts. Leave the hunting of hunters to me.
So of course, everything do right, you will get the applaud gesture.
Leave the hunting of hunters to me.
So right now you just left the last step, and this last step you have to, it's pretty far ahead. You need to kill Rome the spider, you know. You need to kill that boss first, then you can activate Eileen's last quest, okay? So let's imagine you have killed Rome the spider. So you just come up to here, you know, where you fought Amelia, the boss. So Eileen should be here. Just go over here and talk to her.
Is that you again? I'm afraid I've made a bit of a blunder. I'm just going to have a short rest. Though, don't worry. I've taken blood. Enough to save an old woman. No more dreams for me. This is my last chance. What a fool I am. I'll have to tread carefully. But that thing still lies in wait. Turn back. This is my score to settle. My prey lies in wait this way. Turn back.
Okay, this NPC is very strong, so I have to cheese him, you know. But there is a way to cheese him. He's really very strong because I can tell you that he can one shot, you know, he can one shot kill me. That is how strong is him. Okay, I'm level 50 plus right now, just to let you know. But once he's he can just one shot kill me. So whatever you do, you know, just let him chase you. Come over here. For some reasons he might not be coming down the stairs, but you need to take note. Sometimes he do come down the stairs. You know, sometimes, okay, this fight take around 10 over a minute, so I edit some of the parts, you know, because I do not want you to see, but this is what I do. What you need to do is let him switch his weapon to his main sword, you know, and because for some reasons, once he were to change to his long katana blade, you know, it is like a life leech on him, you know. It's like, okay, yeah, this it's like this sword is cursed or what. That's why his health seems depleting. And what I mean, it can be very easy for you or very difficult, you know. It's because sometimes he will switch back. Sometimes if you're lucky, he will just keep this thing on, and sometimes he do heal, you know. Sometimes he switch back, sometimes he heal or whatever, because I can show you all the clips. That's why I say this fight take around 10 minutes, you know. For this he switched back, you see, for some reasons I do not know why. So you have to do it again, and there are some clips that he heal himself to full life again, so I gotta do it all over again, you know. But if this goes out well, you know, once he switch to the long katana blade, he'll just walk back with his long katana blade, and then that's it, you know. And for some reason he do come down the stairs too. Just to highlight to you guys, because this is all the, you know, I've edited the clips and everything, so you can see for yourself, you know. See, he had just healed himself, you know. That's what I hate about it. I mean, that's why I say how this fight goes, you know. It's, you know, but he will just, you know, what. So for this, you can see that he's gonna climb down the stairs, you know, sometimes. So you need to watch out, as I say, you know. And then there's one more part which I'm gonna show you. It's he's gonna run down all the way, so we need to fall back to Eileen. You know, he will never get past the gate. That's what I can confirm. Okay, for this clip you can see he's gonna chase me all the way, so I need to fall back to Eileen. See? Okay. He will never get past this gate, that's for sure. And then this is where, you know, that's the best part, because this is the final clip, and he's gonna keep this long katana blade all the way until he met his death. So that is how I cheese, you know. I mean, it's really very hard, but if you want to go and fight him, go ahead. But I'm not gonna do that because I'm too weak, you know. You see, if this ends out well for me in the beginning, you know, I would not need to edit this video, but I take around 10 minutes total just to fight with, you know, this guy or girl, I do not know. So just wait for him to bleed out, yeah, you know. And that's it. So what you need to do is just go back and take your prize, although I have not done anything. Okay, and the final one, and the final step is just go back and talk to Eileen, which you will get the hunter rune. That is the main purpose, because if you have hold it all the way and you have done everything right, of course you will get his you will get Eileen's hunter badge.
Don't you ever listen to your elders. No matter. You did save my life. I don't seem to be apt for this life anymore. My glory days were long ago now. I know. Here. For you. This too is hunter's work. But it bears no honor. A burden you may choose to carry. The decision is yours alone. Oh. My eyes grow heavy. Let me rest a while. I'll be fine. Just wait.
For some reason, I still don't know Eileen is dead or alive, although she's moving, but she's not talking anymore. So I do not know that. Okay, if you have done it right and you have not killed Eileen, you know, and you have finished this quest, the main thing you know, I find it worth it is because of this hunter's rune. So what does hunter's rune does? It will, you can equip on your last slot, you know, of your rune. And then what it does, which is it regenerates your stamina, which is pretty very good. I mean, in the beginning, since that is the only 4th rune that I got. So that's it. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I hope this guide, you know, helps you. The last part I will show you is how the other character Eileen just died. Yeah, for this. I mean, just one backstab, you know, and that's it. Because I was not aggressive. See.